So again, you know, Iblis's story is the prime example of Allah showing us what the actual worst sin is. Allahu Alam. You know, the worst sins is actually kibr, arrogance. You know, shirk can be forgiven, right? Committing shirk, worship, associating partners with Allah, the Sahaba, some of the best of of our ummah, you know, the best Muslims of our ummah ever to exist, they committed shirk, but they were forgiven for it. You can be forgiven for not praying your salah. You can be forgiven for shirk. You can be forgiven for if you change your ways and you make tawbah. But what's going to prevent you from making tawbah? What's going to prevent you from changing your ways? It's going to be kibr, arrogance. And this is going to make Allah seal your heart from ever changing your ways. That's way worse, right? So this proves kibr is actually worse. It's actually amongst the highest sins. What is kibr? Rejecting, according to our Prophet ﷺ in an authentic hadith, rejecting the truth and assuming less of other people. When you're corrected, you know, you don't want to change your ways. You don't want to accept the truth when it comes to you, maybe because you think you're better than the person telling you. Maybe you just don't want to change it, whatever it might be. You know, subhanAllah, kibr has been proven. Actually, if you look at the story and compare it to people of Yunus, shirk is not the absolute worst thing you can commit. It's amongst the major sins, but it's not the absolute worst. Being arrogant is because through arrogance, Allah will seal your heart from ever being able to be forgiven. And that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to anyone. Again, another story is Pharaoh. Pharaoh did commit shirk, but that's not why he was punished. It was because he was arrogant and didn't change his ways is why Allah cursed him and sealed his heart. And he got the punishment he got. Not just because he committed shirk. If he changed his ways and repented, he could have been forgiven. SubhanAllah. So this is a lesson to us all, another lesson.